How's it going, guys? I'm the Pescatarian Jew, and I'm here today with a brand new video. In this video, I wanted to talk about something that I honestly don't want to talk about, but at the same time, I feel like I really need to say something about it. So the first thing I want to say is that I just got back from a convention. I'm going to another convention at the end of the month. I'm going to Dragon Con. I got my Aqua Teen box set signed, and I got to meet the entire cast of Aqua Teen Hunger Force, which is really awesome. And this is my first time recording in this closet for a very long time. In fact, I do not even remember the last time I recorded in this closet. I feel like today's the day that I finally come back to doing that. So I received a notification that JakeWolf released 2 new albums. JakeWolf is an artist that I have been listening to for a very long time. I love pretty much all of his albums, especially the 2008 to 2013 era. Those albums are pretty much irreplaceable, and I think that all of them are definitely worth listening to. But in 2017, JakeWolf came back to music. The music he began releasing was okay, like I wasn't crazy about it, but I still enjoyed some of it. However, a couple of years ago, he released an album called OG Scene Boy, which he described as a return to form, basically saying it was like the Ballin' album. We all listened to it, and it absolutely wasn't. The album was very different.
You ain't got no paper, tell your fucking fucking wife. Yeah, you really love her. You might as well stay in the home. You won't get no better. I can't be cool just to be alive. I gotta act like a pimp till the day I die. My life is a mess. No contest, no stress. Cause it doesn't matter. I start spouting off, people fucking scatter.
Really had nothing in resemblance to that first album. However, recently he has put out 4 albums. 4 albums. He put out 4 albums so far within 2025. And I'm not talking like a couple of tracks, I mean like full-scale albums. The first one he released was called Trap House Dropout. I looked at it and I was like, okay, that's interesting. I'm not sure what the right word for it is, but it doesn't look like a human made it. He described this on his description, saying, "My first solo crunkcore since 2008. I thought that was also kind of strange, considering that Dirty album came out in 2010, which was also a crunkcore album. He references the Ballin' album and says that this is a return to form. Obviously, this is what we've all been waiting for. We've all been waiting for a return to crunkcore with JakeWolf, and the entire album is AI generated." He releases another album called 53%. That whole album is also AI generated. He releases 2 albums last night, which were Stay Ballin' and Wounds and Whispers. And to nobody's surprise, they were completely AI generated. I'm going to try to keep this short because there's really not much to say here. This is why I do not listen to new music. I have, ever since AI has plagued the internet, I have not wanted to touch almost any albums because you learn that some of it was created with AI, some of it was edited with AI, some of it is completely AI generated. You can honestly never tell what's real and what isn't anymore when it comes down to music. HeDLesS, which is also a favorite artist of mine, he recently succumbed to this and released an album called Reimagined, which is 100% AI generated. He also did a response video to me, which it's kind of surprising because Rachel Music is kind of a lesser known website. The new HeDLesS album was completely AI generated. Curve's new singles have been AI generated. And now JakeWolf has fallen into the cycle of releasing AI generated music. I'm honestly completely over it at this point. As much as I love JakeWolf, I'm not listening to these albums, and I doubt that anyone else is either. I've said this a million times and I'll continue to say it. AI is killing music, and these albums are a prime example of that. This is not JakeWolf. This is not his music. it's AI music, and it's something he could have made within one day without putting any effort into it. Like, I don't know how to explain myself properly, but there is no reason to listen to AI generated music. It is the most pointless thing ever when you can listen to actual music by actual people. As much as I hate to say it, the OG Scene Boy album from a couple of years ago is his last album. I do not consider these to be part of the JakeWolf discography, and neither should he. He should release these under a different name, because this is not JakeWolf, and I'm not ever going to waste my time listening to it. Nobody listens to AI-generated music except for kids. I have been a fan of JakeWolf for a very long time, and based on these most recent albums, I have no interest in listening to anything else that he has to offer. Even if he did come back to making a real album, I still would not be able to listen to it because I do not trust that he's even making his own music anymore. But yeah, JakeWolf has officially become an AI artist, and it is really fucking sad. Just listening to his 2008 to 2013 albums, it's really sad to think that he would just one day decide to start making artificial music. Like, it's just unbelievable. But yeah, these 4 recent albums that JakeWolf created, they're not worth listening to. They're not real music, and I think it's really disgusting that he would release these in the first place thinking anybody would touch them. JakeWolf has officially retired as an artist. His last real album was OG Scene Boy. You have no business listening to anything beyond that. AI is killing music, and JakeWolf happens to be one of those artists who fell victim to it. So yeah. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you all later. Have a great night. Hope you all enjoyed the video.